takes no time at all. We got WaDi versus Mistake.
Yeah, this is, in my opinion, the highlight match of the top 8. Mistake was seeded first. He's the favorite to take this tournament. WaDi, I would say, relatively close to the same title, though probably Fatality was the second seed. Either way, this could have been Grand Finals in another universe, but instead one of these guys is walking home with 5th place, and that's definitely a heartbreaker.
And WaDi, as we've seen today, is so excellent at the Bayonetta matchup. He gets a ton of practice in MDVA, which is Bayo City, USA. Populated by Pink Fresh, Black Yoshi, a lot of other very excellent Bayo players.
Very true, and I know he does play with both of them specifically quite a bit. All right, that said, I think Mewtwo is actually one of the best picks against Bayonetta. Even though he's very light and he dies easily and he's huge, he has a couple unique traits. One, his poking and neutral game is really good against Bayonetta. Being that he has a charged projectile and a huge poke, like down tilt, he can do some serious stuff. Then he's also got a great air dodge and can get out of a lot of Bayonetta setups. And he has a teleporting recovery, meaning that he does not have to challenge Bayonetta's neutral air on the way up. But look at that. Mistake's combo game is just absolutely ridiculous. Almost unparalleled in this day and age, I would say. He may have the best conversions with Bayonetta. Smash the eye be damned. This guy just goes in.
Couple months into 2017, that would have been quite the claim, but now that we are knocking on the door of October, I think you're pretty correct. But you know what?
Oh,
WaDi got some good shadow balls here.
Yeah, absolutely. And at this point, he's pretty much the best Mewtwo, being that Abadongo has since retired. I mean, him and Rich Brown, I guess, could contend for the title. But WaDi has been experiencing some peak performances lately.
And Rich Brown on a little bit of a downturn.
Right. Of course, I mean,
I love Rich Brown, but
changes with the seasons.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and these down airs, I think is one of the hallmarks of Mistake's play. He likes to mix those down airs in at just really unpredictable times, and he'll do it in mid-combo string as like a kind of a 50-50 mix-up that's unexpected.
Yep.
And he's really optimizing that. We'll have to see if it comes into play later on in this set. But right now, we got WaDi with pretty strong stage control, but the bats! The bats, Max.
Yeah, that was ridiculous, man. This character can definitely get out of trouble in situations where others would not. But that said, Bat Within can count against her a lot. She takes half damage during that, so he still ate a nasty chunk of damage from that Shadow Ball, even though he technically air dodged it.
In that situation, bats definitely help, but there are situations where you can also frame trap bats and do some different combos, knowing the Bat Within will come out and knock Bayonetta in a certain direction. We're starting to see players add that into their game too, but another bats, Max, sneaking out. Whew.
That air dodge technically frame 1 as a result, but oh, the back air! I love that adjustment by Mistake. I thought he was going to go for up air, which probably just would have been slightly out of reach, and look how deep he went for that.
There's that teleport you're talking about.
Yep.
That'll buy him the up throw and game 1.
Oh, of course, another distinct advantage that Mewtwo has in this matchup against Bayonetta is a solid grab game. He has 2 kill throws, up throw and back throw, but mostly up throw. And he also can do some pretty gross stuff out of down throw. We're seeing the Mewtwo players really adapt that into their combo game. Even though he has no true combos, it's like, okay, if they jump or they press a button, forward air is going to do it.
We've seen him try to cover step with up air as well.
Yes. Definitely a lot of stuff that Mewtwo is able to do out of down throw, even without any true combos. Either way, Mistake going to counter pick over to Battlefield. Pretty good stage for both of these characters, honestly, but I guess he wants that higher launch pad for the start of his Witch Twist combos. Probably going to see a lot of him standing in shield on the platforms, hoping to catch WaDi with an up B out of shield if he dares to try to attack him.
Indeed, and we mentioned it a little bit in the last set about like the old guard versus the new guard. This is 2 very new guard players.
Yeah.
They're very young. They are breaking out into the scene in a dramatic fashion. And speaking of dramatic, this combo is scary, Max.
Yeah. Oh, well, actually, WaDi's like 20 or 21. I think Mistake, however, is 16 or 17. Definitely very young, and he really broke out this year, whereas WaDi broke out last year. So you know, even though they're still certainly new school players, and you know, WaDi is by no means old school. Well, actually, I don't know. He did play Brawl. He was a Wi-Fi monster, WaDi Rob. So this is kind of old school versus new school.
I'm 26, so 21's pretty young, but 21 doesn't matter how old you are. You're dying to that up smash out of the Witch Time. That is going to be Mistake sealing up stock number 1 here.
All right, this is definitely anyone's game still. I mean, all the kill power that Mewtwo has. Yet again, another advantage that he has over Bayonetta, being that she's so light, he can just murder her with so many things like that, particularly so much movement speed on the ground, if you dare to heel slide against a player like WaDi, he has the awareness and the punish ready to go.
Man, that dash forward jump cancel up smash from Mewtwo is like the closest thing to a Dacus in this game.
Yeah, right? He slides so far.
He goes the distance, man.
Yes. It's that added run speed they gave him in the patch in, I want to say, March 2016.
Okay, nice combo. Not going to be able to find the finisher here, but it's still good damage. And now he's got center stage, continuing the pressure. WaDi sneaking out, though, with that aforementioned in the fatality set. You're talking about that air dodge.
Yes, both of these characters uniquely able to air dodge out of a lot of setups that work on almost everyone else. Okay, doesn't go for heel slide too. WaDi ready for it. Didn't see the bullets, you know, so he knew to grab early. So dangerously close, and that's the second time we've seen WaDi barely survive a back air from Mistake. Will he repeat? Oh! No! Oh my god, that was one of the most ridiculous roll reads I've ever seen in Smash 4.
Let it rip, man.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Giant fist out of nowhere, cleaning up WaDi, and now we have an even set.
Yep.
And that was a bet it all or lose it all situation too. Don't forget.
Yeah, he could have just gotten up smash in response to that if WaDi had stayed solid in the corner and just walked forward and blocked or something. So, this is MDVA versus Ontario, Canada. Very interesting. Mistake from Durham, which is, I believe, outside of the Greater Toronto area. I'm pretty sure it's not considered GTA. I'm brushing up on my Canadian geography because I've been living there for a while now. But yeah, either way, this is a battle between two regions that don't quite often meet each other, but WaDi and Mistake certainly will be seeing each other a lot as they both break out into the national scene.
I want to talk about that up smash, though, in the last game just for 1 second longer, because I think that was just perfect risk management from Mistake. If you lose that situation, you're down 2-0, and Mistake is still confident he can reverse 3-0 anyone, I think. He's just been so on fire lately. Oh, sneaking by.
Wow, and he didn't even go, I thought he was going to go for like drop through forward air and start a combo, but instead he just got a grab and a ton of damage off of it. Mistake is nuts.
Yeah, crazy.
Just absolutely crazy. Oh! And that air dodge possibly saving WaDi there. I'm not sure if that was a Mewtwo thing or just a miss, but either way.
That Shadow Claw is certainly a Mewtwo thing, and it's certainly going to take Mistake's stock again. This is WaDi taking the first stock 3 games in a row.
You know, it's just terrible. You never want to have Shadow Claw on Mewtwo in the actual Pokemon games, but it's one of his best moves in this game. Anyway, enough about that. We got WaDi snowballing a lead. Oh, Mistake. Is he going to close it? Yes. Only 42% down. Man, we saw him at DreamHack Montreal 2 weeks ago botch a huge Witch Time punish on Esam and actually cost him the set. So I'm glad that he has his wits about him this time.
Yeah, sometimes going for that fancy stuff is neat, but then just the bread and butters up smashes like that. Just make sure you seal the deal. Don't have to worry about any misinputs, of course.
And WaDi taking full advantage of Mewtwo's massive ground dash speed, just getting out of the way of punishment.
Sneaking out that power shield, just barely.
Uh-oh. It's a big chance. You never want to afford Mistake any opportunities.
Mistake, it has like the perfect amount of rage. This is what he wants. He loves having rage, and watch out, up tilt.
Oh, how does that still connect? Tell me, please. There's so much range on Bayonetta's up tilt, and look at that, just standing in place doing repeated up tilts.
Bale's like 8 feet tall, dude.
Or down tilts, I'm sorry. Yeah, she's something like 7 foot something in this game. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh,
second one?
Up throw. No, not enough. 150 after the hit. Are you kidding me? Oh, man, this is so dangerous.
What time is it, Max? Okay.
Oh, no! Almost the comeback of the century, but WaDi's still hanging on. Stick getting back to the edge, but yes, a Shadow Claw from WaDi going to put him up 2-1 here. What an intense set this has been so far.
That was by the razor's edge, Max. Man, that almost killed that dare. And like we said, that dare, that Mistake just really loves to mix in every once in a while. Very unexpected, has very surprising knockback. And yeah, Mistakes.
Shouts to Corby. Mistake taunts with down smash. Yeah, he does actually.
Yeah, he does that little that pose that she does.
Yeah.
It's like that sassy little hip.
Yeah, well, thing. I mean, like, he actually did down smash between stocks during the set, yeah.
He does that when he wins games, too.
Yeah, very true. All right, oh, here comes the Witch Time. Going to even up the percents real quick. Oh, my God, look at all of that. And it's still going, folks. Oh, my God, I thought WaDi was gone, but it's just because Mewtwo turns invisible during his air dodge.
Yeah, that magnifying glass disappears, and it makes it almost impossible to distinguish in that initial second if you're dead or not. But WaDi, of course, is going to make it back to terra firma, holding that center circle here on Battlefield. A very strong position to be in.
And that charge projectile just so
dead?
dangerous against
No.
Bayonetta. No, what? This is just ridiculous. That was just the very edge of the knuckles at the end. I think that was a weak hitbox, too.
Yeah, that was definitely not the strongest hitbox you can get. Okay, we're going to get something started here. Neutral air just sending him straight over to the side.
Loving these follow-ups from Mistake, man. He really just adds a whole new flavor to Bayonetta's combo game.
All right, this
and
should
that
do
should be it. No, able to mash the air dodge out, being that it starts up 1 frame faster than most other characters. Wow.
The bats,
wow. Bats on disable. That is truly tragic.
Sneaking by the skin of his teeth here. Mistake in a good position here to even up this set, but he's got to get this stock and then some. And he's trying to just space these backers like a cloud, and that's WaDi breaking the zone with that Shadow Claw.
Yeah, WaDi staying so slippery, too, with his usage of Confusion just before touching the ground, and that should be a kill. Wow. Only because of all that rage, too. He definitely would have survived otherwise. And is WaDi on the precipice of taking this, advancing to top 4?
We'll have to see. WaDi doing such a great job. He just understands when Bayos are going to be using those afterburner kicks, kind of like punishing a Diddy Kong monkey flip. He just waits it out, and he catches the heel slides, he catches the afterburner kicks, and he punches with maximum efficiency.
Man. Okay, here we go. Still
set.
anybody's game. Are we going to see a 5th is the question. And I love that usage of Confusion by WaDi. That command grab from the air. It's not just a reflector, of course.
I have no bias, but I want to see a Game 5.
I do too. I absolutely do.
This is exciting.
Such a good set. Okay, here comes a big start for Mistake. Gonna catch the heel slide 1 and 2.
But good avoidance there, making sure not to fall victim for a witch twist out of that.
WaDi with a big start off the jab. Down tilt to follow. Just keeps it going. Oh man, this is looking bad for Mistake. And he keeps whiffing these dash grabs. Bayonetta with barely any slide and range on that. Definitely one of her weaknesses as a character.
Watch out. Okay. Using that air dodge to sneak out of there. And okay, looking for an up tilt out of that neutral air.
Yeah, if he got up tilt and there, up smash, that would have been the game. Oh, but the air dodge again. And Mistake actually just going for the wrong follow-up anyway.
We talked about Bayo conversions before, and you said you thought Mistake was the best at them. Mistake is the best at using rage to his advantage, and watch out!
Uh-oh. Oh, that's
Down
it!
he goes.
Wow! Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. Mistake able to take this to a 5th game with quite the deficit.
Using that rage, like he said, though, to make sure that you can't SDI when he has rage, because you're just going to auto-link off the top and die anyway.
And Captain Zach saying that taunting with down smash was his thing in response to false. By the way, I have to say, that is one of the sickest avatars in the game. The Captain Zach and Bayonetta right next to each other. I mean, he does kind of look like her, except just a dude, you know what I'm saying?
Now that he's got the Bayo glasses.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty fresh.
Those Bayo glasses are sweet.
Instead, it's going to be Mistake carrying the torch for Bayonetta throughout this top 8. All the other ones have fallen already, being Tyroy, Captain Zach, Mysterica, Eevee. Cells, yes. That, I believe, rounds out all 6 of the Bayonettas that were here. But
Midwest land of the Bayos lately, man. They're
dude, everywhere land of the Bayos. I mean, can you deny how good of a character she is at this point? She's pretty much factually the best character in the game. I used to give that title to Diddy Kong and just say, oh no, people are just bad against Bayo, but I don't know.
Anyway, here we are on Smashville for Game 5. Hopefully we see a dramatic end. Oh, is he going to go for the dare?
Oh no, why? Why are you styling?
I think he wanted to make sure he went to the drink.
I think he might have gotten a C-stick there instead of down air.
That's also very possible, you're right.
Oh, that's tragic.
Not the best DI on that Shadow Claw, but all right. Mistake gonna slink onto the stage here with that roll on.
And just so many whiff grabs throughout the set. They're really costing Mistake a lot of ground here. But, of course, it's still far from over. Oh, maybe not, though, as he's taking to the last stock. WaDi only 50% to speak for himself right now, but this is absolutely not out of Mistake's hands. We've seen his combo game. Now he doesn't have the high ceiling of Battlefield to deal with either.
With that afterburner kick going the wrong way, Mistake might be in his own head a little bit here. I'm not sure. He is very young. I'm not sure how he handles these pressure cooker situations. Of course, he's been in many of them lately. And he's coming out on top, but who knows?
From what I can tell, he is kind of prone to getting nervous. But I mean, he's going to have to just channel all of his player skill right now if he wants to make this comeback. It's not looking very good at all.
He's behind a lot, and this back throw, not going to kill yet, but I think the next up throw should.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, are we going to see it? No, WaDi not having enough faith.
Okay, power shield in that Shadow Ball.
Barely surviving and using a lot of Witch Twist to get out of bad situations, but WaDi has been able to block all of them.
Okay, down tilt. Can we get something here? Yes.
Okay, that should be a kill. Yes. All right, mistake. One stock away, but one hit away from dying, and that's going to be it. WaDi closing it out, advancing to loser semifinals. Wow, what a set, man. A mistake falling at 5th place, 4 spots below where he was projected to.
And I think the Game 4 and Game 5 mistake might have been 2 completely different Bayo players.
Right.
That was
right.
tough to see after he flubbed that Witch Time, and then it just all snowballed from there, and WaDi was capitalizing.
I still don't know if that was a C-Stick Nair or not, but he should have just gone for down smash. It would have been so much easier. He's been down smashing between stocks just to show off, like, why not? You know? That